If I added some berries to this, would it help with the protein?
No. Did your mind go more towards the vegetables or the fact that it was
Yeah,
fat?
I think I went for the vegetables. So I thought in my head, when I was looking for something to eat as a snack, I quite like things like vegetable samosas. I like spring rolls. I was going to get a spring roll, probably the same thing.
What's going on YouTube, it's Jason, and in this video we are going to be critiquing Rebekah's diet. I say critiquing, I'm not going to lay into her. Rebekah's diet isn't bad. I'd say she eats very much like the normal person. There isn't really a particular structure or like a direction she's going in, and so with permission,
Yeah.
I am going to give feedback as to what I'd improve if I were in her shoes. Now, I haven't actually asked Rebekah, what are your goals? Are you working towards anything at the moment?
Yes, I'm just looking to tone up a bit and lose a little bit of body fat, but mainly tone up and just get some muscle, get more strength.
Cool, well that's pretty normal again, like everyone else. So we're currently on our way to Marina Mall. We're gonna grab a coffee and then we'll get on with the day.
Good morning, guys. This is my cappuccino to start the day. Once I ordered this in a large size and it came in a bowl, so this time I've just ordered a regular. But yeah, I quite like milky coffee.
So in terms of a cappuccino as a start to the day, I would give it a 6 out of 10. It is still coffee, so it's got caffeine in, which is good for the metabolism, and as an energy boost to start the day, it's a decent option. It is full fat milk, probably the majority full fat milk, to be honest. I'm not against full fat milk. It's got protein in. Yes, it's high calories in, but the protein is fine. The sprinkles on top are a bit of sugar, I guess, but thankfully Rebekah didn't get any added sugar in, so I'll give her that. So yeah, all in all, 6 out of 10. How would I have bettered it? Probably by just going for a black coffee, like an Americano. I got the green tea, so I got some caffeine in, I got antioxidants, but I got no empty calories. So, first meal of the day, we have Weetabix. Low-fat milk, which is a great first option. Weetabix is a decent source of fiber and a decent source of carbs. I would say, if you're looking to build muscle and lose body fat, you want to start the day with some protein. A lot of people would say, oh, but milk has protein in. Yeah, it has like 3 or 4 grams of protein per 100 mil. Rebekah's probably had there maybe 150 at a stretch, 200. So we're talking about like double figures for protein, which isn't a lot if you consider for Rebekah's body weight. I think she's around 57, 58 kilos, somewhere there. Rebekah really, for her body weight and her goals, should be pushing for something around 80 grams of protein. And so yeah, 10 grams of protein to start the day, give and take, maybe less, means that we have a lot of protein ground to make up.
If I added some berries to this, would it help with the protein?
No. So berries are a good source of fiber and rich in antioxidants, but there's no protein. So let's just leave it. First meal of the day, I call it first meal, you call it breakfast. We have 10 grams of protein. Let's see how we go from here. So it's mid-morning. Rebekah is peckish, and by the way, we went to Waitrose just after our coffee and we picked up a few bits. Rebekah got a vegetable samosa. That's it. Nice.
Really nice. It'd be really nice if it was like heated up, but it's fine.
I don't think I need to weigh in too much on this one. If you're working towards goals and looking to build fat, God forbid, build muscle and lose fat, this is a deep fried carb source. Some people would say it's got vegetables in, but I think that's cancelled out by the fact that it's deep fried. Is there any meat in it?
No.
No meat. So we're looking here at 0 protein, maximum carbs, high fat, and a little bit of vegetables. As a meal, for someone looking to improve their body composition, I'm going to give that a resounding
4 out of 10.
No, 4's generous. I'm going to say, because it's got vegetables in, I'll give it a 3. if you're looking to lose body fat, you need to be in a calorie deficit. And so you need to be quite sensible with how you use your calories. If you're spending calories on fat and carbs, you're going to end up blowing your calorie budget. By the end of the day, you would have done your calories and you would have probably underdone your protein. Are you surprised at my feedback?
Yes, I think, no, actually, I'm not surprised that when you explained, yeah, okay, actually, it's deep fried, it's actually not got much in it, it's just vegetables. Then you're right, you're spending calories on something that's not going to fill you up, it's not really going to do much for you.
Did your mind go more towards the vegetables or the fact that it was
Yeah,
fat?
I think I went for the vegetables. So I thought in my head, when I was looking for something to eat as a snack, I quite like things like vegetable samosas. I like spring rolls. I was going to get a spring roll, probably the same thing. It's deep fried pastry with vegetables inside. I didn't think it was... the thing I didn't think of was empty calories. That's what I didn't think of. So what, out of interest, what would you swap out for a vegetable samosa? What would have been a better
I would have gone
decision?
with... Are we sticking with Indian food? That's another thing.
Yeah, like, because Indian or Asian food, you know, like something else that's not a spring roll, it's not a deep fried pastry thing.
I would have gone with maybe sushi. Or if you're looking for something like a bit stodgy, I might have even gone for like even a wholemeal slice of bread, like with peanut butter. If I was looking for something a bit savoury with carbs in, because there's some protein there, there's some controlled fats, and a bit of fibre in the bread if it's brown.
What if you didn't fancy that?
Halloumi cheese.
Yeah.
Halloumi cheese.
Good fats,
again,
yeah.
good fats, got protein in.
That would be, I think that would actually be a good swap.
And it's like for like, right? It's
So you're getting
savoury.
protein,
Yeah. So just thinking about adding protein every single meal to make sure that we're not at dinner time needing to get in 70 grams of protein, because then we're chasing our tail and there's a very high chance that we're going to be protein deficient by the end of the day. So meal number 2, we have
Egg mayonnaise baguette. I've already had like 1/3 of it. Some salad, some tomatoes, some hummus, and some cranberry juice diluted with water.
So, what are my thoughts on the meal? I would say it's a healthy meal, and this is where people get confused. There is salad, there is tomato, there is brown bread, which has fibre in. But from a protein perspective, we have 2 eggs, which at best is probably giving us somewhere between, at best, 7 grams of protein, more like 5 or 6 to be honest, if it's a medium egg. And then chickpeas. People think, chickpeas is really high in protein. A lot of vegans say that. It's not in the grand scheme of things when you compare it to things like a fish fillet or a chicken fillet. So yeah, all in all, protein-wise, I'd probably say that meal has, at a stretch, like 18 grams of protein. So at the moment, for the day, we are on another cappuccino, probably around 30 grams of protein. So we need to make sure, if we're gonna hit the 80 grams of protein for the day, that we have a hard-hitting dinner and possibly a snack. So during the meal, Rebekah nibbled on some plantain chips, which she brought back from London. These were legit, and so I thought I'd join in as well for a bit of moral support. Again, empty calories. For dinner, we had a salmon teriyaki style thing with veg, broccoli, onions, all that kind of stuff, long grain rice, and then orange squash. Then for dessert, Rebekah had some natural yogurt, frozen berries, and a few Maltesers. So that's enough for the day for Rebekah. It's time to tot up her calories. So Rebekah had around 1,600 calories, maybe 1,700 at a push. For Rebekah's body weight and her activity level and steps, Rebekah would need around 1,700 to 1,800 calories to maintain her body weight. If she was looking to lose fat efficiently, she would need to probably be consuming around 300 to 400 calories less per day, and she would need more protein, to be frank. Protein wise, we're looking at somewhere between 50 and 60 grams for the day. As I said in the video, she would need about 80 grams of protein really at the minimum to really begin to improve her body composition, build more muscle and build more strength in the gym. So a couple of mistakes that Rebekah made that are really common, to be honest. Number one, Rebekah didn't track anything. She was going through the day and just guessing her calories. She doesn't really have any idea of how many calories that she consumed. She doesn't weigh herself regularly on the back of that, and so you're not tracking your weight, you're not tracking your calories. You are literally playing a guessing game when it comes to losing fat or building muscle. The body relies on energy balance. Mistake number two that so many people make is assuming that because a meal is healthy, it is automatically going to tick every single box. We saw many cases today where Rebekah was eating well, the meal was healthy, but it was low in protein. If you are trying to optimize your body composition, getting at least 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight is very important. And Rebekah was under that today with 60 grams. So yeah, all in all, not a terrible day of eating at all. Rebekah has come a long way with her nutrition, and I'm really proud of her, to be honest. But if we are looking to optimize our body composition, there is still some work to do. But that's everything. Hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Don't forget to like it if you did. If you're someone who's doing well on the activity side, but you're not seeing the results that you want to see, and you'd like help from a nutritionist, click the link below, let's jump on a call and I'll talk to you about how I can help you optimize that. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to follow me on this journey, and I'll see you again soon.